whole point of writing songs is, and performing, is that people, what you felt, putting it together, they feel. It's a communication. Like anything, any other activity, like playing football or anything, is like, you've got to keep fit. And if you're fit, if you're on your game with your writing, when the really brilliant idea comes, because the really brilliant ideas just come, you can't make them come. But all these things I'm showing you, all these different ways of playing and writing, just mean that once a great idea comes, you'll find that you're straight on it, and you're straight onto writing the great song, as opposed to worrying about, oh, how's this bit go, because you're match fit, you know. But the more that you use subjects and things that are further away from cliches, basically, the more likely you are to sort of move people. There's lots of different ways of writing songs, obviously, but one of the ways you can work is if you're trying to set words to someone else's melody, which is very hard, but it's I'm always trying to find different ways of getting myself interested and excited about writing. So one way is to do that. Here's the thing about songwriting that people don't really do when they're writing songs. Often they'll write something and there it is, and they don't go back and edit it or try and improve it or tinker with it. But if you were to write a short story or a film or a piece in a paper or anything, you go back and you edit, and I think that's where a lot of the power can come from. So if you've written a song, look at it and then think, how can I make this better? Where can I sort of push it a bit? It's a really great thing to try and write about something that isn't about yourself. I'll tell you why, because when you've done that, you're still in the song, but you're not banging on about your feelings and stuff like that. They're incredibly rewarding songs to write because they're not selfish. You're trying to sort of paint a picture. You don't have to write songs lyrically, you don't have to write them in order. Because lots of times I'll start writing songs with someone and they'll have a first line and then they'll be stuck after the first line and they'll be wandering about trying to work out what rhymes with orange or something. So by getting your structure and getting your big idea, if you've got your big idea about what you want your song to be about, once you've got that big idea and you know the canvas that you're working with, you can work on the song and you can have parts which have no words yet, and then you can fill them in. So you can fill it in, oh, I've got a line for there, I've got a line for there. And it really makes things speed up. So if you get stuck on a verse, just leave it, move on, just wherever your mind's taking you to.
I thought it was really good, actually.
Interesting.
I enjoyed it.
It was a good day.
Yeah, I thought it was really interesting.
Gives you different angles to think about when you're writing a song.
Different ways how to compose songs and different ways to look at songwriting.
Really simplified stuff as well. They made it seem quite simple how to write songs. So yeah, it was good.
I'm in a few bands and play around Glasgow, and so I'll definitely take some of that on board.
When you're a harvest gypsy